This is quite a different cattle handler in the way it's built. It's built out of a lot more pipe than what the previous units are. When you build something in pipe, it gives a lovely rounded finish, particularly with cattle. You'll find that vets like working in a rounded finish more than a flat surface, and also the cattle are a lot nicer and it's a lot rounder and a lot smoother. So a little harder to build, but the number 8 comes with a lot more pipe work in it than what the previous units do. Quite a different style head bale, which I'll show you in a minute, and also a different concept in the sliding gate. So this is what we call a split slide gate, okay? As opposed to a full slide gate. Now the main difference is, this is a split slide gate and it only opens in half the distance as what a full gate does. So the travel time is a lot quicker. So it opens from the centre and it's a lot quicker for closing off that next animal. Once again, it opens only in half the distance, so it's a really nice slide gate. Same as the other ones, every time you close it, it's self-catching. The head bale here is operated from the rear. Now this head bale is what we call the rotating yoke head bale, and it also has the neck clamp in it. This is quite different in the way the handle works. As opposed to the other units, the handle is up and down. This is more of a rounded motion, okay? This is a lot nicer action, particularly if the farmer has a bad shoulder from a rugby injury or whatever it may be. It's a lot nicer to use. Once again, you close the head bale around the animal's neck, and once you've closed it around the animal's neck, that's locked there with the hydrolock system, okay? But that's when the neck clamp comes into play. So normally an animal will pull back in a bale, particularly when you come around the front. And when it pulls back in this bale, it drags these yokes. So it drags those yokes back with it, so that's self-tightening. Now with animals larger in size, to hold their neck you need power to hold their neck. And to deliver that through manually and physically through ourselves is sometimes hard. So that's where the neck clamp comes into play. It's self-tightening. So both units there, either side, move 40 millimeters, and that's self-tightened. So you get a self-tightening energy there to really lock up the animal's neck. So those yokes are now reset for the next animal. So once again it'll pull those back and self-tighten. The number 8 is fitted with a secondary safety device, which is a really good device for when there's 2 people using the cattle handler, and it's designed for injecting in the animal's neck and doing that with safety. So I put on the secondary safety lock, okay, and what that means is another operator can't open the head bale. And then I can move in here and safely inject in the animal's neck and take the safety lock off, and then we're free to open the bale. Fitted with the double-sided parallel squeeze, so you've got maximum control around the animal and keeping the animal nice and central. Nice access around the animal, top and bottom. One really good thing about our units is they're nice and ergonomic, because when you're doing, saying weighing stock, you're letting the animal in, you'll simply weigh the animal, and then you'll use the head bale as a slide gate, and out it goes. And as you can see, I haven't moved at all. Now when you want to start doing some work on the animal, whether it's in the vet section or on the side of the animal, you can see I've only walked about 1 metre. I haven't head baled the animal from the rear, and I haven't walked up to the front to get into some gates. It's all been very nice in 1 metre space, so it's really ergonomically well set out. The number 8 is fitted with a double vet section, so I have split gates on my working side, and on my non-working side I have a set of split gates as well. This can be a really good feature if the farmer, say, has a vet on the property. The farmer can operate his cattle handler on that side. The veterinarian can sit up here with all his tools and equipment, and he can operate the vet section. So the farmer on one side, the vet on the other side, and that's where the double vet section comes into play. So they're not trying to fight for the same space to get in through the same doors.